Give me 5 minutes.
Yes, that's fine because I'm going to start him off anyway, so this will be just fine. All right, you guys, we are on our Team Vision Monday night training call. Woo, about a hair of my chinny chin chin. We are here tonight, and I am actually glad to be here with everyone. I see that we have, and I'm going to take you off of mute in a minute. I put everybody on mute because I did not see where the noise was coming from. But we have about 14 now. They're joining in. I'm going to move them over, move some of our guests over. Okay, let's see. So we have 15. Let's see. We got 3 over here, but I see 2 is on the phone. And I just did something and clicked off. So I'm going to have to go back to that to even see them. Okay. Okay, so I have some on the phone. Again, I have no clue how to open you guys up. I thought that it was a matter of you putting the ID number in, but my number is 870-723-9820. And we also have GroupMe. If you have any questions or concerns, just simply in the midst of things, just simply type it in somewhere, and some of us will actually respond to you. Okay, I'm pulling up my text right now, 870-723-9820 if you have any questions. So I see tonight we've got, let's see, who do we have on here? We've got Miss Alma Johnson. Okay, I'm gonna unmute you guys. If you got some noise in the back, mute yourself back, okay? All right, we got Miss Alma Johnson. Where are you from, Miss Alma?
From Texarkana, Arkansas.
All right, and you a member of whose team?
Portia Jones.
Yay! All right, I thought I recognized your name. So who else do we have? We got Miss Barbara Cooper. How you doing, Barbara?
I'm doing great.
That's wonderful. Joseph was just here a moment ago. We got Miss Lena Kennedy. How you doing, Miss Lena?
I'm doing fine. How are you tonight?
I am doing well. Good to see you, missionary.
Good to see you.
Okay, we've got Scott Wingfield, and he just got through speaking to us. We've got Michelle Smith. Smith,
hello, everybody.
Good, good. Hey, we got Miss Cherie Wooders on the line, and Miss Latrice Tatum. Okay, so we got about 14. That's a good number tonight. And I want to start off by saying that tonight we want to actually show you the money, okay? As we were just speaking of before we went live, we were speaking about the 3rd step of my econ and its income shifting strategies. In case you do not know, my econ has 5 strategies, okay? The first part about income shifting is to take care of your W-4 form, because in the event that you have completed that form improperly, you can give your own self a pay raise. So that's your first step of cash flow increase from what you already have coming in your home. The second step is showing you how operating this home-based business, this my econ, this home-based business, you will be able to write off over 475 tax deductions. So we're going to show you how to do that, where you can minimize your taxes. And in minimizing your taxes, meaning that you are not paying a lot of money on the income that you make, you're actually getting an opportunity to bring that money home. That's a second step or a second stream of cash flow increase. Now, the third stream of cash flow increase is business income. And so what we want you all to do is be able to increase your cash flow by creating, actually, can we say, more money, okay? Because more money, the more money you have, the better you can do the last 2 steps of income shifting, which is debt elimination and then creating or building assets, okay, or accumulating assets, or you can say building passive income, okay? But now there's a way to do that. First of all, I have a question for everyone who is a My Econer that is on this call, and for everyone who may see the video. Do you understand that My Econ is a business? Tell me yay or nay, yes or no. Unmute real quick, and I want to hear y'all shout if you understand that it is a business.
Yes.
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 Okay,
Yes.
wonderful. And with that understanding, you are now initiated as a business owner. Yay! Give yourself a hand, okay? Now, as a business owner, we know that it is not traditional, because a traditional business would be one in which you opened a storefront business and you had inventory, you had a lot of fees like your lights, gas, water, rent, and so forth to operate that business, and you know, other marketing, you would have to be spending money to get that done, right? Okay. However, you are in a non-traditional business, which is in the category of multi-level marketing, which is network marketing, okay? And in multi-level marketing, the best part about multi-level marketing is that you don't have that overhead, or you have low overhead, and which is different from traditional businesses because they go up. And I was having this discussion the other day with someone who, no matter what I said to them about multi-level marketing, they kept alluding to this traditional business that they wanted to have and how they wanted to have this coffee shop and they wanted this and that. And my question to them was, okay, do you have at least 6 months? At least 6 months to 12 months. No, actually, I said months, but you should have at least 7 years of some type of income so that your business will have an opportunity, your traditional business will have an opportunity to survive the highs and the lows. Now, I sold them 6 months, but actually you're supposed to have 7 years worth. You know, if your business is take $20,000 to run your traditional business, you should have $20,000 times 7 or access to that in order to keep it afloat until you start to make a profit. Now, in this business, in any home-based business, it's actually your advantage because you do not have to have that type of money to run this business, and you do not have those expenses to keep this business afloat. All you have to do is make sure your $35 a month supports your business through the website and you keep it going. Okay? Really? That's all you have to have. Because the rest of the story is that you're already living in a home where you're paying rent or mortgage. You already have lights, gas, and water. You already have expenses, a car, you already have cell phone, you already have internet, you already have all of these things going for yourself. And all you're doing is changing your lifestyle, right? You're changing your lifestyle and you end up writing off the things that you already have going on. So your mindset, I'm sorry, you didn't change your lifestyle, you changed your mindset, okay? So now we want to show you that in the third step of income producing or income shifting is business ownership. You've got to have the tools in place to work it, and you got to get a mindset to do the business, okay? I could use some proper words like build your business, all these kind of things. And I should say build your business because it really gets on my nerve to hear people say, I can't do my econ, because they turn around and they go do other things. But this is a business, and so you should be building your My Econ business, okay? And there are some ways to do it. Now, before Chris gets started, I'm going to show you some things that's going to be key to assisting you when he gets through. I want to do this up front, so if you have any questions for him, you can ask them for him. But good business management is necessary. if you would go to I Want More and see my little short video I made this morning, I talked about the difference between goal setting and goal planning. Goal setting is making a list of things that you want to get done. Goal planning is your plan of action, okay? So we're moving from the fact that I made a list out and said, I want to eliminate my debt. I want to get my credit good. I want to make some money. I want to do some investing. We're eliminating that because now it is time to go plan, which means you got to do something. Now you got to move. You got to move. You got to put in action. Your first list was only half of the battle. This is the rest of the battle to make you successful in this business ownership, okay? So now I'm going to share my screen right on over here. Okay. Okay, guys. So now on our Business Management Center, you go to tools. So this is saying that each of you have a working knowledge of your website. And if you do not, I'm encouraging you to go to your website and get a working knowledge, okay? No one has to hold your hand. You are an independent associate and you have this on your persons every day. You can actually download your business on your phone and actually get this done, okay? How did I do that? I do not want to do that. Okay, so I was trying to see, somebody had a chat going on. Somebody put something in my chat. Okay, all right. So Chris is about ready. I'm gonna open up this tool and I'm gonna show you guys right here. When Chris gets done, this is what you go to, contact activity log. Now, when he gets through talking and showing you this plan of action to give you at least $1,500 a month, now you're going to go over here and plan what it is that you're going to do, right? Because we're going to set our goals. And it's just as simple as what we're doing here, is that if this is your goal for the week, then we're going to make that happen, okay, as it is, as it appears. That's a sample. We're going to go over here. We're going to see which week that we're on. I think it automatically gives you from week to week. If you need to return to your activity log, you can return to that log. Guess what? And within that week, you could actually export your information, give your weekly report, and your activity. So your activity date, the name of who you contacted, the action type that you have going on with them, you get your results, everything right here. Keep going down. You're going to view your contact list, all of this wonderful stuff you guys are going to need when Chris gets finished. Okay? So with that being said, I'm getting ready to give this over to Mr. Chris Allen, because he is going to show us the money tonight. And my question to you is, are you ready to make the money? Now, if you're ready, unmute and say, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
Y'all got something
Ready,
like y'all
ready, ready.
All right then. Mr.
Ready.
Allen, all right, we're ready. Let's go, Mr. Allen. I'm giving you the charge.
All right. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good. Doing great.
Okay. All right. I'm in the middle. You see, I'm actually working in my vehicle, my work vehicle. So I'm working in business out here, sitting in the truck, on here doing live. So it pays to have business expenses, right? All right. So bear with me. So I'll pull over to the side of the road so I can kind of keep it a good signal. Hold on. This was the other screen. Ms. Page, you want to go ahead and record this, or what we want to do tonight?
I'm already recording.
You are?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's see if we can get this going. All right. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So let me move this over real quick. All right. Let's see if I can hold that. All right, everybody. So we talked about there were some people that just signed up and things in my econ, and we was talking about how can we keep the ball rolling, how can we keep the money going. Many people have financial goals, so many people that's on this call tonight, we're the go-getters. We're the one trying to really replace our income we have another income coming in through our business, and that was what our third strategy for to create cash flow increase. So my thing is, what's your monthly goal? That all talks about, your money depends on what's your monthly goal. We have people who talking about they just wanted to get see a pay raise. That was some of their things. Mine's, I want to see over 1,000 and stuff. So that's why I'm still working my business. And one thing I told myself, as long as I keep clocking in, going to work for somebody else, then I always got time to put in and work my business. All right. So that's something you all should do. Whatever your goal is, that you want to do, because in our cash flow strategist, there is a place on there to ask you, what is your desired income, upon retirement. So I want to build up to start doing it now. So therefore, if something job I do retire, then therefore I can do it. So I want you all to think about what's your monthly goal, and some things we want to talk about. Is a monthly goal is 300 minimum, through business coming in. All right. And we're not just talking about the pay increase, because some people may not get the pay increase right away, depending on what they're making, but even through the business, it's the 300, the 500, 1,000, or even 1,500 is what I want to know. If that is your monthly goal. So to think about that, we have to understand my ecom's ranks and compensation plan to really see how can we benefit and capitalize on my econ and the business system that it gives us. So understand, we all know that we should have 5 ranks. Okay, we have marketing director, MDs, EVP, EVP Gold, Platinum, Infinity, and we also have the CEO Infinity. All right, so therefore that's even more bonuses that they're giving. So understand the ranks and what's our goal. Many of you are marketing director, your goal should have been EVP, EVPs. We've been here this season. Our goal has been to get gold, and now as an EVP gold, I'm trying to get platinum, and I have to do it. So the thing about it, I have to remind myself and to write the goals down and understand what I'm trying to do. So we know what marketing directors, for many people that's on the call, we know that is. And every new business, my ecom business owner starts here. The steps for promotion. All we need is 2 income shifting membership customers, and we understand. We tell people signing up, but know that that's a product. That is our customers that we're getting. And I was doing something about my videos, and I got bold. The more I do videos, and I see how Joseph was, pretty much challenged me to do videos. I become bolder. Where the $35 a month, the $34.95, that is not. I don't mind saying that anymore, because you think about it, that's a subscription, and for my econ. And you think about this, and I said in one of my videos, we have Netflix, we have AT&T bills, internet bill. People are subscribed to Sports Illustrated magazine. So there's nothing wrong with the word subscription. It's just that we want to call that. And so what we're doing is people are subscribing every month to keep this. The only thing about our subscription and the benefit, it's a business. It's a tax write-off. It's a way to increase your cash flow. So that's a subscription that I think that's can benefit many, versus having other things like Netflix, the other cell phone bills, the internet bill, people subscribing to I guess like iTunes to get free music. There's all types of subscriptions out there, and so we want to make sure we understand that we have a business, and we're not ashamed that once they pay to join my econ, then to keep their subscription up, that is a tax write-off subscription that's also benefiting them to have to save thousands of dollars and to make the opportunity to make money. So MDs, you receive $10 direct deposit for each new member you get. And once we get those 2 people, we know we have EVP. All right, EVPs, we know as a business owner, all we need to produce is $2 a CV. I think that's a lot of things too that we are messing up. And we find ourselves, once people do get gold, or once people are trying to get ranked, they say, okay, I got the numbers on a promotion, but why haven't I had a guy from Texas, he's not on my team, but I was networking him. He's like, I got all these people, but why isn't it working? The thing was, have you made your CV? We are a business. Any other network marketing company has requiring $50, $100, of producing stuff, and that's what it is. They're not teaching anybody the strategy. So the thing is, if you're not a seller, then we need to be your best customer or purchase and try things that you should do within 5 weeks. All right. So now we all know with EVP, you can produce $2 CV by selling a product or become your best customer. And CV stands for commission value. You have several photo products on your website that you can benefit. And our most valuable one is the income shifting membership. But as an EVP, we all know we get $35 in commission paid for every new business associate that joins my econ or purchase the ISM. Look, notice I said purchase. So in other words, you get $35 in your personal recruits. All right, so we're talking about recruits, but we know we are keeping our key terms about purchasing, that we have a business that's a product and that get into subscriptions. and stuff we want to do. So if you work for another company paid a security company, every time, I guess it's XM Radio, they ask me, would you like to become a subscriber, a subscription? So we get people who wants to subscribe into our financial success membership, okay? So EVP, here's a good thing I like about it, because it doesn't stop there. Once we help everybody in our base shop, once we help them become EVP, we're also getting commission as a way to get paid for our effort. When we don't just worry about ourselves, but worry about our team members and help them, then we get paid from there. So let's get into we talking about, about the money and things, all right? So we talk about money and we talk about retention. Now here's the thing about it. If you want to get $300 minimum starting out, then you will need 10 personal marketing directors each month. Now I've seen people get it in weeks. But just think about it. If you have a goal, when I ask you what was your goal, if your goal is 300, well, if you can get 10 people to become subscribe to our income shift membership by the end of the month, that's $300. All right, let's go further. If you go 500 a minimum, well, if you help get 10 new personal marketing directors, personal, okay, is EVP, and you help at least those 3 become EVP each month, then you have made a minimum of $500 for that month. Let's go further. All right, let's say you're really getting there. You really want to get 1,000. I'm putting the numbers out there because you need to know that some people can go. I heard, I think Cortez talking about he signed up 10 a week. So if we getting 25 a month, then there you go. We can have plus you still having 3 people become EVPs. That's the way to have a minimum of $1,000. If you want to go to 1,500, then we need 35 personal, okay, per month. So think about this. I'm not having gotten to the residual I'm going to talk about next, but think about if we are personally trying to get these people in. I'm going for 10 a month. I'm going for 10 a month here. I'm trying to go for 25 a month. All right, just saying person that way, because there's some people who may get in business who may not go to work or who may not be working, but that doesn't mean that you're supposed to stop and feel discouraged and stuff because you keep working your business. So if you're still working it, and maybe they get on, you get you land hold of somebody who's just like you, who's actually business minded, who doesn't mind getting on the call, the training, and they can go ahead and they can go get the money themselves as well. So you keep running your business, and look, if you can't depend on everybody that's not going to be working like that, then look, it cannot stop you for go ahead and keep getting your personal one. You can replace your income and monthly residual. Now, let's understand this right here. Let me move this screen for a second. So I can move it now. There we go, so I can see. All right. So here we go. EVP Platinum. All right. EVP Gold that we see right here. We have to have 10 active associates on your entire team, and we can count no more than 5 in your base shop from any first generation lead. So with that saying right there, you got 10 people on your team right there. EVP Gold. Now let's say you only got 5. Well, if somebody on your team gets 5, let's say like I had Joseph one time, he had got 5, or let's say he got 10. Well, out of his 10, that's my total team, but I can count only 5 because he's in my first generation. Only 5 out of his 10 is going to count towards me becoming gold. So I had to get the other 5 or more. Or let's say I got 2 people. Let's say I had Scott. He had 5. He had 10. I used his 5. I used Joseph's 5. That's 10 right there. So either way you can do it. But the thing about it, my econ, we not just have one person sit on top and let everybody work. It's like you have to work your business. And so that's why we done it that way. So here's the thing. Look at my second column where it says between you and your entire team, you would need to produce at least $8 in CB. That's pretty much saying between you and your team. Now, all of us together can count $2 and try our product and do that. Most people are getting on Roadside Assure and things we want to do there. But additionally, your monthly payout goes up when you become gold from $1. Now you're going to get $3 as a gold member for your active associates in your general team, any of your general team. So let's say your first generation, or people in your second generation, third generation, any of those people that's in there that's active associates that keep their subscription active, then you're going to receive $3 a person. So you think about it, if you had 10 doing it, that's a minimum, a possible minimum that you can make $30 this or there on residual. All right, and that's making money for you and doing that's your business, making a system. All right, where we capitalize it on our network. All right, EVP Platinum, that says at least it used to be 100. But it's now only at least 80 active associates. So that's where, I'm going. I said, I can get 80. I need to strive for there. And that's not 80, and that's just not by itself. That's what I told the team right there. And look, on this one, the more we go up, Avi understands that. And he understands that, he's going to allow us to capitalize and count more from my team members. So we're not doing it on because he wants us to help each other. So here's the thing about it. If you have at least 80 active associates on your entire team, no more than 25. So you went from 5, but now no more than 25 from any first generation leg. So anybody, let's say Barbara, if she was on my team and she's on first generation, well, if she's up there, she's up there grinding, getting it going. She's getting her network, building her business. Well, if she got 50 people, that's what we're doing. I just can't count no more than 25, but that's okay because that's going to be added towards my 80. So just the thing about it is I can't just get 80 people in my team from just 1 or 2 people like that. I got to turn around and have my team working. I got to be working. And therefore, because there's somebody who, in my econ, you somebody who may got somebody in business, but they can surpass you. If you're not working your business, somebody else can come from under you and be a rising leader in my econ because they are working their business and they're building their team. That's the good thing about it. But not only that, but the requirements for platinum, you must have $60 in CV, and now you're paid where at the bottom. That means you get $5 each for each person in your generation teams. All right. So if you have 80 people, it used to be 100. That's why I have 500, but now it's 80. Okay. So you can have 400 a month coming in residual each month for every active subscriber that's in that generation. Next, EVP Infinity is on 400, the same. No more than 80 in your base shop can be counted right there. Okay. Also, we want $400 in CV. If you think about it, that's only $1 per person that we have on our team. $1. But of course, most of our CVs is worth $2. So that's pretty much saying that, let's say you have 400 people, 400 active associates, but let's say only 200 of those people are actually, buying a product instead. Well, just by those 200, that's producing at least one product with a value of $2 CV. You have your $400 where I would still let you qualify to be EVP Infinity, and now you will be able to get $7 per person active associate on your team. Not only that, the CEO Infinity, which I like, now you get $8 a month if you have a minimum of 1,000 people on your team, and count no more than 100 for your base shop or any one first generation. Okay, so you may have a whole bunch of people in your base shop, but you only can count 100. And then if you got somebody in your first generation, you only can count 100 for them. So what it is if we got 1,000 people spread out, now we got the money that came up front, but now we are able to start seeing 1,000 people. Imagine that, folks. 1,000 times $8 a person. That's what I'm trying to get to. 1,000 times $8 a person by being the subscribers and things we want to do. That's $8,000 a month, folks. 8,000. All right. So here's a picture of the overview that it's in your back office on the documents, and look on the compensation. If you notice right here, if you can see on the screen that in the columns, it says EVP, EVP Gold, EVP Platinum, EVP Infinity, CEO Infinity. If you look right there in your generation, the one thing I like about this too, everybody in our generation as well, when they go look, even my econ is helping us when people in our generation are getting personals, are building their base shop. Look, we still get $7.50 as EVP Gold. Is an EVP, you get $2.50. If anybody in your base shop go get another personal recruit. EVP Platinum is $12.50. Infinity $15, and CEO $15. So even out of that $35 that they paying to sign up, look how much money is going out that the company, because we're debt free, are still paying out. The people who's personal recruiting still getting at 35. If it's their base shop getting, they still getting 25. But guess what? If they part of your generation on your team, you still getting compensated on that person. Not only that, now you're gonna start getting your residual money each month. But let's break it down. Somebody, you may be saying that your phone may be muted, but I want to say, show me the money. All right. So we talk about upfront cash. I shared earlier, to get these minimums, if you get 10 people a month, you get to a minimum of 300. If you got 10 people a month as well, but let's say also those 10 people, 3 of them really want to become EVP, you help them get promoted, well, you just made $500, okay? 1,000. Once again, if you had 25 personal and you help at least 3 people become EVP, all right, and then for 1,500, 35 personal. Now, you may say, how am I gonna get all these people? Right now we run a promotion, and I think we really got to take advantage of that, where it's only $20, $19.95, I believe, to get people to purchase their income shifting membership. And they're right there, out of that $20 they're paying, if you are EVP, you are getting $35. Your marketing director, you're getting 10, but it's very important. Let's say this. Let's say even somebody in your base shop, go ahead and get somebody to join for $20. You will get $25. So you're making it, like you said, 100% in return. We talk about investment. That's an investment to yourself that we get to people, and they have to see that they try to have the turnaround to make their money back. Now, here's something I want to say. Why work alone? Why do you want to work alone? Retention means everything, folks. I know a lot of people are saying that, I can go get it. Now, you may say, how am I going to get all those people, 25, 35 people? Well, the thing about it is, if you go do it, you can do it. But I want to say this. Why should we do it alone? Why work alone? That's the question. Because we want to know that we're not just going to get people to sign up and then leave them hanging. We want retention, because your retention is what's going to get you your residual monthly checks by keeping them active. So if you're helping them, and this is how we're going to do it, by helping them remain active, because we want to work with them. Okay, so when we say retention means everything, if we help 10 people, not by ourselves, but let's just say we got our first 10, right? And we help 10 people, now those 10 people are in our base shop. EVPs, if you have not got anybody else, let's say you have a fresh start, and you say, look, I'm going to go get 10, so I can go right now. I'm going to get 10 people, new people in my base shop. My base shop has not been working. I can reach out. I can try to get them again, but look, they are independent associates. I can't, be forcing them and stuff and doing things. I heard Keith Tucker one time said that, he's not going to keep badgering people like this, because remember, they're independent and stuff, so they have to make a decision and do it. So if we go find some 10 people to do it, let's say you EVP, you got 10 people. Those 10 people are in your base shop. Now, let's say the next month, we help those 10 people. If we just help them get one person, just one person reach out, and they got one new person in their team, all right? That's a total of 200 from those 10 people that they got. You got 10 more people added to your base shop. Out of those 10 people, you got $250 up front, because they're part of your base shop. They get 10 for that first person. You get the other 25, which totals $35. Plus, now, those 10, they got one person. You now have 10 new members, associates added to your total team. Now you have a total of 20 members. So now you are in the EVP gold, because now you have 20 members. Now you are able to earn residual income for every active associate on your team. Let's keep going. Let's say you have 10 people decide to get promoted to EVP. All right, you help them get 2 people. Now 10 times 2, you just got paid for 20 new associates added to your new base shop. That's a total of $500. Now, you didn't do it alone, because you don't know everybody, but people in your base shop may know somebody. So look, by you being an upline or you being a third person, now you can help them connect and go ahead and get their 2 promoted, so they can be promoted to EVP, so they can start getting paid out. And by us helping them, that's a sign where we can hopefully keep them active in their on their website, active in their membership, because we are doing retention, because the retention is what we want to do, and keep a mindset that it's not about just recruiting and leaving people hanging. That we want to keep the retention, because we have people retention and staying active. That's our monthly checks coming in, folks, that we want to do. So make sure that we want to think about it that, yes, I can go make the money, but why do it alone? Why work alone? Work with your team, EVPs, work with your team, and start helping them to get promoted. So therefore, we reap the benefits of money up front, but we also start getting the money each month. Now, let's continue from there, okay? Look at the top real quick. All right, if we have 10 people in our base shop, let's say we got 5. Well, those 10 people, if they got 5 new associates, the first 2 go to you because they become EVP. But out of those 5 new associates, you're going to get a total of $725 up front. Plus, all right, 10 times 5 is 50. You got 50 new associates added with the first 10. So therefore, you see at the top, I got 60 new associates added to my team, or 60 total on my team. Now let's break it down. You may say, how did I get to 725? Well, out of those 20 people, 10 times 2, because the first 2 in your base shop, and you get their first 2 recruits to get EVP, they come back to you. So that's 20. 10 times 2 is 20, and you get $25. As you can see, that's an example of $500 right there. The other 3, like I said, as EVP goes, the other 30 that they have, 3 times 10 equals 30. Well, not only are they going, because they EVPs, they're going to get their $35.25, but you're going to get, because they're in your first generation, you're going to get $7.50. So that's a total of $225. So $500 and $225 for that month. You just made a monthly residual right there, or upfront cash of $725. That's not included if they keep their subscription. Then we can start building our residual. Let's go further. The next bullet: help 10 people in your base shop get promoted to EVP Gold. Many of y'all should know by now, to get EVP Gold, you need 10 associate on our team right there. We need 10. Okay. So as an EVP, once you become EVP, so think about maybe getting 12 if you're still a marketing director. Because I'm talking about the EVP, because we want the leaders to go to work. So if you're EVP, go ahead and start and get you 10. Make it the goal to get you 10 new in your base shop so you can work with them. So if you help those 10 become EVP goal, help those 10 get 10. Now we have 100 new associates on our team, and we have received a total of 1,100 up front. Okay. If you receive, look at my last bullet right quick. If you receive income, you receive income for active associates each month. Now, in order for us to qualify for a big monthly residual, guys, and I was looking through it on our compensation plan, and I was calculating to see, okay, what if people are not working? What if people are not joining in the thing? What if people are not producing their CV? Well, look, you probably won't have 100% participation in this, but let's just say that at least 50% of my entire team have purchased or sold a product of $2 CV, which is one product. Now that's going to help me qualify. So not 100% effort, but if I said 50%, I will still be able to qualify and get there. And I'll show you how that works. All right. So if you look at here, my PowerPoint kind of going different ways, but if the example that just came up, that was saying out of those 20, I got $25 a piece. That's 500. Out of the other 80, I got $750. That's $600 right there. So that's why I got $1,001 up front. Now I love saying up front because we are paying weekly and things you can get up front, not including the stuff we're going to get in our residual month. So 3 is the key. We talked about EVPs. Remember, if we started out with 3, if you can do 10, but you started out with 3 people in your base shop, and you got your $35 a person, that's $105 in your base shop earnings. Now let's say those 3 gets EVP. 3 times 2 to get promoted. Now you have 6 in your base shop. You receive $150 for helping them in your base shop. Okay. Let's say those 6 get 2. Well, it gets 12. Notice everybody becoming EVP. So everything is doubling. It's going up because those 6 we got 2 apiece. That's 12. On line 5, I got 24 because line 4 said I had 12 in my base shop, and they got 2 to be EVP. So now I have 24. Now I have 48. And it goes so on. But however, let's talk about this. I think I was here with Daryl Dandridge. Everybody was talking about when they talking about let's 10 exit. I don't know if they doing it, but this is my interpretation. Ms. Pace, after this call, you can correct me. I don't know if I was talking about 10 exit, but I'm thinking about this now. Well, I want 10 times instead of just getting EVP. Let's 10x this promotion because look right here. I want to show you right here, my last slide. That if I have as an EVP, if you get those 10 people I talked about, 10 personal times $35 get you $350 up front. Not only that, you're going to have $1 a person, so now you get $10 a month. All right. Now, those 10, that's 10 exit. Help those 10, not by ourselves, but work together. And now they already going to be in your base shop. So your effort of putting in, following up with your downline, your base shop, and helping out, get them to get 10 so they can become EVP Gold. Now you have 100 people in your team. Not only that, you receive $2,500 up front. And now, because of those 100 people, you are EVP Gold, all right, that you have 300. But the good thing about it, that now, instead of just 100, we are qualified. This is O right here because the pay went up. Because now it only takes 80 to be a platinum. And now we have platinum on 100 instead of 300. Now I'm getting $500 a month. So this is stuff to show you that my income is always coming up for more ways for us to get paid more to get you motivated. So this was still a lot right here. I was already sold and from this compensation plan before, and I see many people on my team who are running business. They've been in network marketing. They said, man, the payout, the upfront payout, the opportunity for residual, that the company's not keeping the money like that they're giving us the opportunity to receive commission on monthly subscribers. That's awesome right there. And so now we have an opportunity. This instead of making 100, he said 80. Go ahead and do your 80 so you can be EVP Platinum. So now we can get 5. All right, we get Affinity. Now we get 7. We get Affinity CEO. Now we get $8 a person that's doing that, and it's not by working on ourselves, by helping your team and working out. And it's okay to help your first, second, or third generation because you're still going to be able to think about it like this. Somebody can be my third generation, and I might not really know or met them before, but they reaching out to me. That's fine. They may get somebody and get $25, but I'm still getting $7.50. That's fine. That's good right there. But now turn around. That person just added another person to my entire team where I can receive a monthly check for their subscription. So I'm stopping right there. Ms. Pace, I'm gonna just go ahead and see if we end this slideshow for a second. Let me see. How do I stop sharing? All right. Can you see me?
Okay, yes, I do.
All right.
Okay.
So I hope the signal was good where I'm at. I'm out of town, but I hope y'all can hear me pretty good. I hope I didn't stag or lag when I was going through the presentation. I hope it showed that many people, we really have the two options. We can go get personal business person and make it monthly, or we can think about what I said while working alone. How about keeping retention and helping our team gets bigger? That way we still get compensated, but at the same time, in the long run, we're building our setting ourselves up for residual and monthly income. Does that make sense?
That's, to me, it does. Everybody else, does that make sense to you? You can unmute and ask a question. This is a good time to do that. Does this make sense to everybody? Unmute and tell us yay or nay.
Yes.
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 Okay, good. Now I'm wondering, do you guys hear? Have you heard what I heard from Chris's presentation? There was one word that stuck out with me, that or one concept that stuck out with me that will help you reach your business extra income, your extra income goal here. What is that stuck out to you guys?
Retention.
Okay.
Retention.
Okay, retention. That's a good one. That wasn't what I was talking about. But you know what? That's it right there. Because in actuality, I would rather a person cancel their business instead of being inactive, because it lowers my retention. Because as long as you are active and playing around, what happens is that you will be like you're in the business. And so the system has to count you in the retention. And so I get people who will, like I had somebody says, I'm temporarily inactive right now. Well, I would rather, you about to quit. I would rather you go ahead and cancel than to be temporarily inactive, because your retention goal has to be met in order for you to get your full pay. So that's, keep that in mind as you guys are building. It might hurt your feelings, but your retention is better if you got two that's actively paying their $34.95 than if you have two and one who is inactive. Then you may not reach your goal, because if both of them are paying their $34.95, then you get your whole $7. I'm just saying.
Yes.
I'm just saying. Okay, let's give it a try. What's another one?
Not working alone. You can really build quicker if you work as a team. Whether you're on the same team or not.
That's the key. That's what I'm trying to get us to see. Absolutely.
Amen.
Absolutely. This comes as a team. And if you team up or partner up, whatever fancy word you want to use, because some people say, I don't want to be a team. I want to be, whatever it is, end up being some folk working together. And so if you work together, and then for those who are marketing directors who will go back and watch this, or who are listening now, you actually should see that you lose by not providing that list, that 25. You're supposed to provide a list of 25 people that you believe you could introduce income shifting strategies to, and give that to your upline, who is in turn going to work with you to help you make the money. Okay, so that's a team in itself. You two happen to be a team. And so you should be, my phone should be jumping. All the leaders on here who have people, if your leader is not on here, you should be blowing up the phone for your leader and saying, what's next? When are you available? I'm ready to work. Let me get on this Zoom call. Let me openly say, Mary, please forgive me. I just totally lost my mind Thursday.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about it. He doing it this Thursday because his son's birthday was he texted me and said that his son's birthday was that day because he picked the day, so it's gonna be this Thursday. So I'll make sure you
Yeah, oh my God, it was the next day, and I didn't see you post anything.
That's why I did.
And I'm like, oh my
I meant
goodness.
to call you.
And I'm calling the hogs. I'm like, woo, pig suey. And then, when I got through, it hit me. That, oh, my son needs a ride. It hit, hold on. Ladarian. Oh man, he needs a ride. And so, it just hit me that I had missed the call, and I said, "Oh my goodness, y'all." Hey, Daniel. Yes, but I forgot. Call your brother, your sister. Okay. All right. So, anyways, you guys blow up somebody, blow up the people, blow up your marketing directors till you get on their nerves, or marketing directors. If you're here, you should be blowing up your upline and seeing what you can do to make this money, okay? Any questions or any comments out of that? Miss Lambert, you got anything to say? And since I called her name, I would, I want to say everybody has to know their why, in which we know your why, but we do want you to make sure that you understand that step 3 of income shifting strategy is business income, okay? So, Miss Lambert, do you have anything to interject?
No, ma'am. The training been great. I think it's just information. Everybody have to understand what it is. Everybody may not even want to be in business. That's just something that you have to revisit yourself. And if you want to be in business, then find a way. You got to make some money.
Okay. All right. Any other comments before I say this final?
Oh, it was going just fine. You lost me about a minute ago.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. All right.
Yeah, it's not football season yet, but I have to realize where I'm at.
Basketball. I know. All right,
No,
guys.
you
Have
a good evening.
Yeah. Well, my last question is, where do you go from here? Now, so for those that are joining us, I want to start with some that's not as talkative. Y'all, I'm about to call you, so get ready. Miss Alma Johnson, where do you go from here? Do you know your why? Do you hear me, Miss Alma?
I'm here.
Okay, where do you go from here, Miss Alma?
I'm here.
Yes, ma'am. From this training tonight, yes. How do you move forward from here?
Make a list, first of all.
Okay. And after you make the list, go ahead. I'm sorry. After you make your list,
you have to go. You have to plan and do your weekly goals.
Okay. How would are you going to call Miss Portia?
I am. I'll see her tomorrow.
Okay, good. Because that's after you make your list, your next move is to call your upline and you guys move that list forward. Okay?
Okay.
Miss Lena Kennedy, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm great. Where do you go from here?
Where you I'm going to make a list. I have a goal, and I'm going to work my upline.
Wonderful. Good answer. Good answer. Okay, good deal. Now I got some, let me see, I'm hunting out Michelle Smith. All right, I need you off mute, Michelle. Where do you go from here, Miss Michelle?
Well, I have my list. I just need to pair up with someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So who do you want to pair up with, Miss Michelle?
Everybody.
Brown. All right, we got you covered, Miss Michelle.
Just everybody. Yes.
Okay. Now I think this makes it different for my EVP, those who are already EVP, and you're trying to reach goal. Barbara, where do you go from here?
First, I need to go to the one that is inactive, check and see if they're gonna still be in the business. If not, they need to cancel. Then I need to check with my upline because I do have a prospect and check and see with her because she had told me she was like a 7 when I talked to her last time. Check with her and see if she want to go on and join.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna recommend something else after I hear some more EVP. Okay, I hear what you're saying. I'm looking for something different from your regular activities in order to get to where you're trying to get to. All right. Who else do we have? Cherie Woodis, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Yes, Miss Sneaky Deek, I see you still. Listen, where do you go from here?
Oh, I need to go infinity. But I need to go to infinity, but I do not need to go alone. I need to grab my EVPs and help them birth more EVPs, and I need to get their marketing directors and help them become EVPs. We just need to be in the ministry of helps and helping everybody move on up a little bit more, because they all can do it, and just encouraging them to be more consistent, like you said, and this morning, set goals. I'm working with them, and I'm trying to get them to see this as a true business. You know, I had a conversation with some folks about if this was a brick and mortar business and you showed up to work like you do here, how many customers would you have? How long would you stay in business? You know, if you only worked it like you worked your My Ecom, but you owe yourself that respect. So I really appreciate the training tonight, and it's great. We're going to try to go up a little higher. We all need to move up a little higher.
Okay, good deal. Anyone else like to share where you're gonna go from here? Because I got something to interject. Okay, well listen, I'm gonna challenge each of you, especially those of you who are already EVPs, who have the experience. What I was listening for going from here is hosting. Not only you're gonna do those steps, but there's another part of this that is a plan of action that you must move forward. And that's hosting some type of business presentation on your own to help these people. Once you have found out who they are, if they're gonna stay, if they're gonna leave, or if their why is that they build the third, they work in the third step of income shifting. If that is so, we're not running away. If that is so, then contact them. Don't drop them off. Like Scott had said earlier, about other people saying they don't want to do nothing. They can't be on their team, all that kind of mess. I'm not doing that. They can still hang out and do financial education. However, if you find out their why and they want to actually work their business, then that's up to you to host, okay, a business presentation. And I will come, or some other leader will come, and we will work together to make that happen. But you must initiate as a leader. In order to be gold, to be platinum, to be infinity, and to be CEO infinity, you must operate as a leader with initiative, okay? So with that being said, I want to finally say, as for us, our team, we want to speak to people, and we don't want to degrade people or shame people to make them be a part of the concept, okay? Scott mentioned that, and I'm just bringing it back up. Everybody can listen to it, but that's not how I'm going to run this team and run this business, okay? And your personals are your personals, so we will stay out of personals. I also want to remind you guys that as you are part of other things, we're going to make available sometime later, I don't know when, I always, every now and then, put out something and say, if you're in another business, if you have other services and stuff that you can offer your team members, I want you to share that. When I open that up, you can share that. You have my permission to share that, because sometimes you have something somebody else needs and we don't know that you have it. However, outside of that, our MyEcon rule says there is no cross recruiting, okay? So be cautious of what else you have, because if you're at our meeting cross recruiting, the MyEcon contract stated that you could be dismissed from the business, period. Not just our team, but the business. But there are times when I will say, let's go for it. Let's all know what we do, but we know that we are MyEcon, and that's the way we will keep it as a basic, okay? And then if there's anything else at different times, we will open it up and we will share, okay? I'd love to have a bazaar, some type of online bazaar, so you guys can share with us what else you might sew, you might do graphic designing, you might do, I don't know, legal services, yourself, a lawyer, something, Indian chief, whatever it is. And we'll get a chance to see what it is that you do. But for now, let's respect the rules of the house, okay? All right, you guys, that is all tonight. Thank you, Mr. Chris Allen, for how you brought that forward tonight. I always get a better understanding. You're the numbers guy on our team. And I think you guys, if y'all don't understand it, you can call Chris, or this is being recorded tonight. I remember, and we are recorded, and go back and listen over and over again. Listen, you also can go to your back office in your business management center, and you have videos. They back up all of the training that we do. You have videos, and you can watch them. Your website is full of meat, okay? So don't hesitate to use it, all right? All right, Mr. Chris Allen, you got anything to close out with?
Huh?
You good?
Right. I'm good. I was going to say one challenge thing before we get off, EDP, especially for all the EDPs. I like everybody to be challenged to start doing a presentation, to start practicing with just asking with yourself, get back into what we used to do. And I think one thing is maybe start practicing recording yourself too. We need to get with you and hear you present, because if you're going to be a leader, then you got to present. You got to have to be able to present. You know, that's just, you know, I don't know how to say it more. And that I just don't know how to say it more. And I can say it, maybe I would challenge people too. If you start saying Clarissa, Joseph, Scott, whoever making videos on a training, challenge yourself to make yourself that same training and record it like you're doing it, like you created and stuff. That way we can start building your views and people start seeing you as a leader. I think that maybe we can do that, a whole team in general, if we start doing our own videos or, you know, mimic somebody else's video the same. And maybe, you know, later on down the line, have a training about how to do that, how to take some same material and produce it as yours. But the main thing is get back to the start instead of just say, I'm going to refer you back to Ms. Pace or refer you to this call. Start practicing presenting again so you can get up, so that way everybody who's an EVP or leader should be able, so when we get called upon to present, then we can have that confidence that way, so you can be able to get more people and present. You may not have time to be waiting till another week or wait until you get to the other love line where we may be busy, but you're the one who is the upline. So get your practice going on with these presentations.
Okay, so on that note, listen, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a turn and say, I'm gonna ask Miss Cherie Woodis. We don't have to invite the guests, but next week at 8 o'clock, we're gonna give Joseph a break. Miss Cherie Woodis, if you can do it, let me know. Next, we would like to have Miss Mary Miles and presentation practice. Those two will be on next Monday and do a presentation practice before 8:30, before we go into our training, okay?
Yes,
Let me know if you're willing to do it.
All right.
All right. All right, you guys, good night. And God bless you. Thank you for joining Team Vision training on tonight. Good night.
All right. Good night.
All right.